Good morning, Ron Elementary. Thanks for joining me today on this beach day. I decided I was going to come back to my favorite spot at the beach because it's beach day. I thought, why not? It's a perfect day to be at the beach. Don't forget to send me your beach pictures today in Seesaw. I love getting those. It is going to be about 68 degrees where you are today. Where I am, it's a nice 85 degrees and sunny. It is April 30th and it's Thursday. So it's Thursday, so that means we have Miss Lisa here to give you a brain break. She's going to come on at the end of the show, and it's going to be a perfect day to get out and do that. If you don't have time today, guess what? You can always come back to the show and watch it again and do it when you have time. That's what's nice about these. They're all on the YouTube channel or they're all in your Seesaw folder, however you go find the Ron TV3 News Show. So Miss Lisa will be here shortly. It's also on Thursday's Current Events for Kids Day. I discovered the coolest thing that I want to share with you. It is a robot called Spot. Now, Spot was initially designed to help find victims of tornadoes or earthquakes and things like that. But because of the times we're living in, they are using Spot as a robot that will go into hospitals and take a temperature of coronavirus patients and monitor them. And so our healthcare workers don't have to get exposed to the virus. Instead, Spot goes in and does that. The doctor stays behind a screen or a wall where he or she is safe and is programming the robot to go to the patient. It's super cool. And I knew you really like seeing it, so I have a little video for you. And you know what else it made me think of? It made me think of 4th and 5th graders when we did our unit in Tinkercad this year, where you were an innovative designer and you had to think of a problem you have, and in Tinkercad you designed a robot that would help with that problem. It's real life. It's happening in real life. I'm hoping that's getting you thinking of, wow, I could really take my robot and make it real. Yes, you could. It's pretty cool. Also, don't forget the secret. In the DLS folder in Seesaw, you have a little assignment from me. You don't have to do it, but I think you'll want to once you go see it. I got a lot of them yesterday, and they were so good. Thank you to those kids that shared those with me. I love it. All right, so here's Spot the Robot, and then after Spot, you're going to see Miss Lisa. Have a fantastic beach day. Oh, and tomorrow is Black and Gold Day. Don't forget to wear your school colors. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Bye.
Women's better protect themselves while treating coronavirus patients. Boston Dynamics says that the robots are cutting back on the use of PPE, but could be capable of so much more. WBZ's Nick Giovanni has the story.
Meet Spot, the robot, built to provide a buffer between healthcare providers and patients who are potentially positive for COVID-19.
As a simulation, I would be a patient, and basically the robot Spot would walk into the tent to evaluate me.
Armed with an iPad, the Spot, which is being developed in direct response to the coronavirus through a collaboration between Boston Dynamics, MIT, and the emergency department at Brigham and Women's, would essentially enable telemedicine visits with a doctor safely at the controls while seeing the patient from back in the emergency department.
We would be able to have a virtual conversation about my symptoms.
Still in the study phase, plans are in place to soup up Spot with sensors that can make the virtual visit even more interactive.
These onboard cameras here could basically stare at me while the interview is being conducted and collect a set of vital signs. So they would understand if I have a fever, if my heart rate is too high to be safe to go home, what my oxygen level is.
The goal for now is to interact and evaluate patients while limiting exposure for healthcare workers, as well as the amount of PPE required.
Well, today's Thursday. We know it's Thursday. Well, what time is it? It's time to get moving. Let's see. I'll grab my jump rope today. what we can do here. I'm going to try start with 2 feet first. Let's see how that goes. Not bad. I might alternate my feet. Not bad. If you have a jump rope, you can try this at home. Now I might try to go fast. Let's see if I can do it. Ah, see? I messed up. Let's try it again. See? Practice, practice, practice. If you have one of these at home, give it a try. Let's end on a good note. See if I can do it. I got it! Ready to do it again and not mess up.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And remember to aim high, honor self and others, inquire and achieve, grow as a community, and hope and dream.